All right, lastly, we have impact location. I could put this one first on the list, but I feel like at this point, impact location, if you don't understand where the fuck you're hitting the club face, what are you doing? But at the same time, you may not have thought about it quite like this. So I like to separate the club face into kind of two different areas. We've got the vertical, the up and down, and then we've got the horizontal, the side by side, right? So just like all the other numbers, right? Learning to hit everywhere but the middle, learning to hit all four of those quadrants, high toe, high heel, low heel, learning to hit everywhere but the middle. Guess what? Guess what becomes a whole lot easier? Hitting the fucking middle of the club face. Now, how do we do this? So how do we hit the toe intentionally? How do we hit the heel intentionally? A really simple way to do it, other than just being a fucking athlete and just knowing you're holding something in your hands and you're hitting an object and trying to just focus and hit a part of the ball, would be to take a tee or a coin or whatever and put it inside the ball and outside the ball. If we want to hit the toe, we're going to put the tee to the inside of the ball. We're going to set up to the ball as normal, and we're going to try and hit that tee. There you go. So I hit the toe. If I want to go and I want to hit the heel, I'm going to put the tee just to the outside of the ball, try and hit the tee, and see what happens there. There we have it, right off the heel there. Now, depending on your skill level, I've had players where I need to really put that tee significantly to the inside or the outside just to get them to make a little bit of a change. But it's different for everyone. So if you're not seeing results by moving the tee inside and outside of the ball, move it further inside and outside of the ball until you see this change. So that's how you move impact horizontally across the face. Now there's also the vertical aspect, the up and down, right? So we see impact here is low on the face. What does that mean? It means the club is traveling too high. The other end of the spectrum, if impact is high on the face, the club is traveling too low. So if I simply stand here and I make a practice swing and I miss the ground, we would say the arc height, the height of the arc, if I use my hula hoop here, the height of the arc in relation to the ball was too high, okay? If I lower it, we're gonna see impact high on the face, and then if we get it just right, we're gonna see impact right in the middle. So arc height, what controls that? I like to just keep it really simple and just say, be an athlete and learn to find the ground, okay? So I've never had a student not be able to make a swing and miss the ground, and then I've never had a student not be able to make a swing and hit the ground. However, there is a difference between hitting too much ground and not enough ground. So if I go and I just really try and smash the ground, there is give in the ground. This ground has give. That's how you can hit it high on the face. With grass, of course, there's give too. So that's how you also hit it high in the face. But the sound will tell you a lot, okay? So if I go and on this one here, I'm going to try and hit it high in the face. I'm going to really try and move my arc low. We should see impact high in the face. And that one there was actually pretty good. I don't know if it read that one right. That one felt a little chunky. There we go. You should have been able to hear that one. That one should be up on the face there. There we go. Couple grooves too high, couple grooves off the heel. So on the next swing here, if that's the miss, I would say we need to try and hit a little higher on the ball and a little bit more off the toe. Opposite end of the spectrum, if I try and hit this one thin intentionally, that one's probably not going to show up, but you get the idea. The next swing, I might ask my student, oh, you can actually see a little bit of right there, to try and hit more ground. Try and hit lower. Make a practice swing and try and just chunk the shit out of it. It's that simple. Try and hit it high in the face. Try and hit it low on the face. Try and hit the toe. Try and hit the heel. Do you understand how you hit high in the face? Do you understand how to make that club move low? You can also get creative, right? You might say, okay, if everything is thin, try and bend your knees a little bit more. Or just picture a ball is underground and really try and just dig it out of the ground. As long as you understand what's going on, club is moving too high, too low, too far out, too in, you can make the adjustment. You can use a tee, or you can just use intent. You may go out and need to try and toe the shit out of everything if you're shanking it. You might even need to try to miss the ball. I had a guy from Golf Digest come out writing a whole article. He had the shanks and he couldn't fix his shanks. He was trying fucking everything to fix his shanks. And all I did the entire day, I just put a tee like 4 inches in front of the ball and just said, try and hit the tee. And he was hitting the middle all fucking day and he couldn't believe it. I'm like, dude, it's not that complicated. You get into habits, shit gets weird, golf is weird, and sometimes you have to try to miss the ball to hit the ball. The feedback is very important. You can also use foot spray for this. So if you don't have Trackman, if you're too lazy, or if you just want to go out to the range, buy some foot spray, look like a weirdo in aisle 6 or whatever, spray the club, or you can buy impact tape too, and just get some good feedback. You may be hitting it in a place you didn't think you were hitting it. So that right there, that is impact location. The further away from the middle you're hitting the face, you're also losing distance. If you've got big fat game improvement clubs, of course, a little bit off the middle, you're probably not going to be losing much. But another thing to kind of keep in mind. Impact location. Now go practice.